feeling like I'm Akademiks. Can't ride no wave.
Okay. Now, did y'all see Johnny Manziel, who got at Gillie? So remember Gillie and Gillie was getting into it with Cam Newton. And with Gillie getting into it with Cam Newton, Johnny Manziel just jumped in the conversation and he said, yo, Gillie, you may be the biggest fucking loser on this planet, talking like you've done anything on a football field. If I see you, just know I'm going to slap the fuck out of you. He also shared a couple of messages. He says, take Jalen Hurts' dick out of your mouth already for a couple of minutes. I'm pretty sure you already got a girl. Said, I can't wait for this response. Just set up the rough and rowdy and let's call it a day. Said, I love $1 million worth of game, but that's the corniest shit I ever seen in my life. So former football player Johnny Manziel basically saying he don't fuck with Gillie because of how Gillie was acting and kind of like trying to diss Cam Newton. Gillie, this is the video that Gillie had made after Cam Newton basically said, you don't do nothing better than me, blah, 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 blah. Gillie made this video.
Cam ain't never had one of these. Now I ain't going back and forth with you, nigga. Thank you, Jalen. Appreciate you, Jalen. Love you, Nick. Love you, Nick. Appreciate you, Jalen. Cam Newton never had one of these. I said Cam Newton never got one of these. Thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Dom.
What about Saquon? Vote?
I'm not going back and forth for a lie. Jalen do a lot of things wrong, but he do a...
Okay. Then Gillie comes back with this video to respond to Johnny Manziel, who said this to him. He said this. Look.
Come on, Johnny. Out of all the motherfuckers you can fuck with, Johnny, what the fuck would make you stop at me, man? Huh? What would make you stop at that bus stop and fuck with me, Johnny? I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. Ain't no secret.
Why is Gillie eyes so big?
You had 8 ball of that shit, Johnny. I figured by now that shit would have wore off, right?
Yo, how is Gillie's eyes so big?
Johnny, what the fuck would make you get up and just say, you gonna slap me? Out of all the motherfuckers on planet
Gillie's eyeballs are too big. Pause.
Earth, Johnny, you gonna slap me? Had to be this shit right here, Johnny. Because it ain't 1917 no more, Johnny. This is 2025. Niggas fight back, Johnny. The fuck make you think you just gonna slap a nigga and then what you just gonna do? You just gonna walk off about your business, Johnny, and just ain't nothing gonna happen, Johnny. No, we gonna have to put on a bet nap, Johnny, to over and under for how many fucking days you gonna lay in the hospital. Oh. And I'm taking 13 and a half days. I'm taking the fucking over, Johnny. Now let me tell you something, Johnny. I need you to check in the AA, Alcohol Anonymous, and I need you to check the fuck out of AAB. African American business, Johnny. This shit ain't had nothing to do with you. Sit your dumb ass down somewhere. You hear me? Now, Cam said what he said about Jalen. I told Cam he did something you couldn't do win a Super Bowl, and then Cam, big, goofy, extra sensitive ass, started talking personal shit. So you and Cam could both sit y'all super goofy asses down some fucking where. Fucking cocaine Johnny and big fucking sensitive. You big sassy ass nigga, sit your dumb ass down somewhere, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you got going on. But I told you niggas, neither one of y'all could fuck with Jalen. And then you talk about, I'm the biggest loser. You ain't did nothing on the football field, neither did you, Johnny. You was in a fucking league for 2 weeks. They sent you to the fucking Australian Kangaroos. The fuck you, I think you did 2 years with the Lithuanian Bombers or some shit. Fuck is you talking about? You ain't did shit either. Get the fuck out of here, Johnny. Right.
Now, I'm going to just say this. First of all, I'm going to give everybody a little bit of credit. I think Cam Newton, like, I think in some sense people look at like Gillie very entertaining. I wouldn't say he's a mascot for like the Eagles, but like he's a very entertaining guy, and like he kind of like energizes that fan base. I think all these football players are going about it wrong by even responding to Gillie. And y'all are responding to him basically saying you never did anything. Gillie's just a fan of football. The fact that y'all are trying to compare y'all time in the league or y'all experience or expertise with his, he's just going to clown the shit out of y'all. So, again, I think they should just ignore him, honestly. I think that they should have ignored him. Y'all not as funny as Gillie. Gillie knows how to roast better than y'all. And also, because y'all are all podcasting now or nobody's a current NFL player, it doesn't matter that Gillie never played in the NFL. So that's why if I was y'all, I would just stick to y'all jobs of, well, not y'all jobs because I don't think Johnny Manziel does that. But if I'm Cam, I would just stick to my job of I'm a former quarterback and I know more than these other guys. Other than that, Gillie's just going to have a great time roasting y'all, which I think he did. So, bro, y'all are football players. Why the fuck y'all argue with Gillie? Y'all are football players that if y'all tell us Gillie's a fan. Let me tell you this. Someone who's an expert at something shouldn't argue with someone who's just a fan. Like, Gillie's just a fan of the Eagles. He's biased. He wants the Eagles to win. They did win. He's going to get his moment in the sun to bask and gloat. Y'all not supposed to engage with him. Let him go say whatever you want to say. If it would be different if it was a sports pundit you were actually arguing with. But Gillie, I think y'all niggas signed up for whatever y'all signed up for. Him clowning y'all, I think that's par for the course, okay?